I got this super clean here to exchange for making a video. So this is degreaser. I don't know how it's going to work here. I've got this back seat out of the Jaguar. It's basically just dirty, but I'm going to spray it on here. I'm sure it'll remove the dirt, and it's probably got some grease. I'll just spray it all down and let it soak a minute, and I'll get a rag and wipe it off and see what it looks like. Well, it did a good job. You can see how much dirt's here on the rag, and it's taking some heavy, looks like candy or food or something off of there. Supposed to wipe it with water after, but I'm gonna use seat cleaner on this stuff once it's all in. But it looks a whole lot better than it did. Now, see if I can put it in, see what it looks like. Well, I got these back of the seats on. Color don't look too bad, but I got the screws in them, and this is the only way to get in for right now. Slide this passenger seat forward. So, yeah, this one here is still sort of funky. It was funky before. Probably ought to. I'll probably just leave it alone. Seats look fine. Nobody's really going to see that anyway. Well, working on the Chrysler. I got these seats in, and I got me a Chrysler dome light, and I had to mount it on a, I just unhooked the battery. I had to mount it on a plastic plate because the screws that hold it in grounded out. So I put a ground there, and one of these lights would be for the door, which is the middle courtesy light, and the other one I've got hooked straight into the switch, light switch. So turn it on, and that'll give me my map lights, and then the two switches will work up there. Moving along here on the back, I had some of this upholstery left. I didn't have enough to make one piece, so I got 5 of them there, and I glued them down here. It looks pretty good. You can't really tell, and I'll probably put that aluminum strip in there. So I need to trim that up a little bit there in the back. But trunk area is done. I'll figure out some way of making a cover for these wires. But that's all in, and pretty sure I can just run one piece of plywood across there and make a roof. I should have made this a little different. Now I'm either going to have to cut my wires and tape them to go through the roof, or cut a hole big enough to put that light through. I don't know. We'll see once I can figure out what kind of wood I'm going to make the roof out of. This wire goes down here into the bottom, and I'll put a door switch right here somewhere. I don't know if that'll be grounded or what. If it is, I'll have to put a little relay or something to energize it, because the light's not wired up right now to be grounded and turn on. And I got a little bit of cleanup there still on the left, and I need to put me a couple bolts in this where it's holding right. I'm not really worried about the appearance. These plastic buttons didn't really work out too well. I'll sort that out later. And press on. Well, I got my power ran through here behind the tank, and I've just got that big red wire there just hooked onto this little tiny lawnmower battery, and all the electrics are working. See, it goes back and forth, up and down, tilts, front, rocks in the back. That's as far back as it goes. I think we'll be good. Might be a little faster when I get more current to it, but that's fine. At least I got the seat back. I just rubbed that one with a leather conditioner. I'm about ready to wipe it off and see what it looks like. It's been drying about an hour or so. I'm going to do another super clean video here. I got this '02 Jaguar. It's set for several years. Had a window broke out of it. But anyway, it's pretty dirty. So I know this stuff is a degreaser, but I'm just going to try it here. This door panel is, well, I can see it's running off there. It's melting something. This armrest really greasy. And while I'm at it, I'm just going to spray some of this seat here. It looks pretty bad. And we'll give this a wipe down. A clean rag. See what it does. Oh, it worked real good there. Clean that right up. This bottom part is looking good. A lot of dirt down in there. Well, taking that out pretty good. Yeah, up here where grease wasn't bad, it's really cleaning it up. This has got a lot of Grease on it. Yeah, it's cleaning that up real nice. Up here on top, it's cleaning that out real good too. You can see how the white's starting to come through. Sorry about the one-handed camera angle. Yeah, it's cleaning that up real good right there too. You can see by how much is coming off on the rag. Yeah, this is working super good in here where the greasy handprints were. Yeah, it's working really good. A lot better than expected, actually. Yeah, it's taken probably 95%. Oh yeah, that's really good there. Where the plastic is pretty smooth, it's doing super good. Some of this heavy stuff not really coming off. But I think that's a matter of probably just doing it again. Yeah, a little rubbing. Just cleaning this up real nice. All right. So I give that a B+ for sure. Took a lot of that dirt off almost immediately. So I'll go ahead and wipe this seat here. See what it looks like. Well, you can see there, it's working really good. Even with this dirty rag. A little bit of elbow grease and a clean rag. It's just it's taking that stuff off real nice. You're supposed to clean it with water when you're done, soap and water. But I'll use it a little more. You can really see over here where it's just taking that stuff off really nice. Even with a dirty rag. So it's good. I think I'll clean these seats with Windex or something just to get the dirt off. Yeah, it's working good here, even where on the seat it's just been ground in. So Mr. Super Clean is working good here. This whole car's just been setting with water and stuff in it. And you know, don't look like anybody really took care of it. But the Super Clean worked real good. This door looks great. I'll just try it on the whole car. I did the back seat the other day. Just got some of the dirt off. Did a good job there. I didn't use any elbow grease. I'm gonna vacuum all of the broken glass out of it, and then I'll press on. But Super Clean works good. Well, here's the inside of the 29. This is all bolted up tight good. Seats are in. I put plate on it. I've been pulling up wires. I've got my air fuel ratio wires all up under there and all tied up. I got a little bit of a mess right here I need to clean up, but everything is in there. It's all good. I just have to pick up some of my tools here. Doors are working good. Opens and closes. I checked all my lights working. Fog lights working. Only thing that's not working is a radiator fan. I don't know. It's just a ground wire. I may not have that grounded right, but I'm real close to finishing this interior. I get my little rubber strips here in a couple days. I can put one in there and another felt. Do the same over there. And these windows will be finished. This is all kind of done. It's all glued in. I put my good battery back in it. All tail lights, turn signals, everything still work. I'm going to do something about that trunk there. I don't know what. I need to get a couple pieces of thin plywood, make a roof out of it. I don't know what I'll do about this back. I also need to silicone up that back window. I knew there was something else I was going to do today when I warmed up the silicone. I sealed all this bottom front of the window so I won't have no water or air coming through. And I just put a piece of tape down where I keep it kind of straight. Put it on, pulled it off. It's not perfect, but I can touch up some of this stuff later. So moving along, it's almost ready to run and drive. Well, it will run and drive, but I'll be driving around instead of just letting it sit in here. I got a couple more cars coming. I've got an 06 what is it, Mazda of some kind. Real nice car. Red, good interior. Body's not beat up, paint's good. Get another $400 car. It's got some kind of, it was running and then it died. It's giving us some kind of a electronic control unit bad code, but I can figure it out. And I'd like to be able to pull it in here out of the rain and put this thing outside.